Yes.
It's visible.
Okay. The World Economic Forum has published a report in the month of April highlighting top 10 skills that are most sought after in the corporate world. Can you read this and see if any of these is covered in the SPG module?
Looks like empathy and active listening, leadership and social influence,
Okay.
motivation and self-awareness.
Okay.
I hope resilience, flexibility, and agility,
Okay.
and curiosity and lifelong learning. I'm not sure about this one.
Fine.
Creative thinking is also there.
Yes.
By doing group project, I think creative thinking is also there applicated.
Yes, you have a creativity and thinking skills in week 8.
And
So
of course, technological literacy also.
yeah, technological literacy means your programming skills and just see the fastest growing job and fastest declining job. You're aspiring to become AI machine learning specialist, am I right? Data analyst, data scientist, big data specialist. Is this the reason why you have chosen this BS data science field? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And why is the skills listed here something not directly linked to the job roles that are given there? Covered here, technological literacy. How about this?
Yeah, I think like curiosity, empathy, these like help you in doing better analysis.
Right. This is what the company that had come here for recruitment has also been emphasizing. I hope I have answered March and then's question. Any other questions? You can unmute and talk. I'm unable to scroll down here. Attention to detail, case study behind. Okay, answered.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Arya.
Uh, think-
I'm not able to hear you. Arya, I'm unable to hear you. It would be better if you can post it in the chat window here. Project or team creation formation. Wanted to speak about the. Okay.
So this is Kaushik again. So in terms of the actual deliverables or what we need to produce,
Right.
what I understand from the guidelines document is that it has to be two things. One is of course the report, which is kind of a detailed report about what we are trying to say, whichever topic we choose
Okay.
to.
Okay.
I guess it has to include some methodology and all that. I guess I'm just trying to see what it has to. And then the other deliverable you're saying is it can be either a skit kind of a format, or it could be interview kind of a format, or just a video presentation kind of format. So it's up to us in terms of what we, how we succinctly bring it out, right? So that's the idea.
Yes.
Okay. And the topic we choose, we are keeping it sufficiently vague so that we use our own
exactly
thing to judgment to choose what we want to present, as long as it's within the topics presented within the course. Okay. Okay.
And if there are any working professionals in this course, I would like to insist that they go one step ahead and cover topics that are not in this course, say like, for example, office politics or being a global citizen, doing business with China. These can go as part of our course because we cover cross-cultural understanding, and doing business with China is something that is taught in almost all B schools nowadays. And office politics, it's not covered in this course at all. If any of you want to pick that up, you can go talk to managers or take secondary resources from news articles or case studies. have a discussion among team members and submit the video, or you can directly interview managers, record that, give us the transcript and your inference from what they have taught. Is that okay?
But do we have to necessarily interview someone, or is it can be secondary research also, right?
It can be, yes. I've mentioned that. So interviews
Yeah,
will
it's
form
there.
primary data, secondary data from news item, blog, company website, newspaper articles also. There are plenty. It will be easy for your team to do that. You can go ahead with that. Any other questions regarding the topic team details? All right, I believe there are no other questions. I'll proceed with the topic teamwork. I'll just take a brief amount of time to explain about the teamwork that is not covered in this course, but I think it will be helpful for you.
So is there a capping on the duration of the video that has to be made?
It should be less than 1 hour. You might be interviewing a lot of people, or if you are using movie clips to suggest something that you are trying to learn from that, just patch it up, or you can even give us the links. That would be sufficient. Keep it under 1 hour.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And also any recommendation about the size of the written report?
Yes, I'll update the project guidelines document with respect to that there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So the concept of yes. Go ahead.
Should I go it, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Again, one specific question is still there.
Yes.
What is the thought behind to create this project? I want to know that what you want us to develop inside us actually through this project. What you looking for this output of the student using this project? I wanted to know.
Okay.
Means there is a many things you have written, but there is no particular rubric. It is just a topic. So we have an infinite thing to search or something. So I just wanted to know your motto, that what you want to develop through this, what will I develop through this project. So there is a many way to. It is easily we can divert some direction. Suppose
exactly. That is why we have given you a team. It's not an individual project. You form a team, you learn about teamwork, you nominate a team leader within your team, and see if you are able to 2 or 3 topics from this course and explore this topic further of your choice. Each week's module will be of different category, not directly linked to one another. And the rubrics is given here. The content, knowledge, and understanding, whichever we are teaching here, is not to be tested only through MCQs. We want you to go out in the field, learn through hands-on experience. That's why it's called as experiential learning exercise. We want to check your creativity and engagement in this course and how you present and write a report. There are people who struggle to write report or draft a short document despite possessing good technical skills. We would like to see if a person is able to do that. And of course, collaboration and teamwork, whether one person is slacking and 4 other members work, or one person takes all the load and completes the project while others are free riders. We would like to check all these factors. Does that answer your question?
Yes, one more thing is that you mentioned that can we work with the 3-4 topics or that only one topic we have to choose as a team?
Ideally, one topic will be interlinked with another. When I present an example here, you will understand it better.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, any more questions? If any of you have any questions, feel free to ask, because you may not get a chance to speak again directly. Probably next week we'll have one more live sessions, but that will be too late because you need to form the team and select the topic by first week. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, this exercise is titled as Trust Issues within Narendra's team. I want 2 volunteers. I'll nominate one. Other can come up. So who would like to be Amit here? Vishwas Rajaram?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Who would like to be Jay? Kaushik?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So there will be speech bubble that will have certain text content. Amit is Vishwas and Kaushik is Jay. And the team lead PM here is Narendra. What is PM?
Finance.
Project manager.
Project
Project
manager. Okay,
manager.
my bad.
Project manager. Why are you roping in Prime Minister here?
Yeah, just the name, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So let's begin. Read that out, please, Amit.
Okay, I'm not sure what is wrong with Narendra.
What happened?
He asked me to quickly work on a presentation. So I dedicated my time and effort to complete the task. And I shared the final presentation with him by sending it through email earlier this afternoon.
Great work. Isn't it good that you completed the task on time?
Yeah, but I feel disappointed with the response I received from Narendra. In his email reply, Narendra mentioned, while I didn't have the opportunity to review a presentation, I believe there are some changes that need to be made.
Well, that's quite unexpected.
How could he dismiss my work without even taking a glance at my presentation? I invested a significant amount of time and effort into this presentation, and it's disappointing that he didn't even bother to take a look at it. At the very least, he should have opened it and checked the first few slides.
Okay. Were you able to figure out what the problem here is? Can you read the bold sentence again?
Yep. While I didn't have the opportunity to review your presentation, I believe there are some changes that need to be made. There are some trust issues I feel like between
Narendra here is saying, while I didn't have the opportunity to review a presentation, he didn't even open it. And he's saying Amit should make changes to that PPT. So now I want somebody to list the trust issues that is here. I'll give one example. Narendra doesn't trust Amit because
he felt like he's incapable.
yes, okay, he is incapable. That might be one possibility. Any other thing leading to the trust issues here?
He completed the work in a very short time.
Okay, completed the work in a short time.
So from past experiences also, he has done the similar kind of a thing.
Right. From past experiences, Amit may have done some mistake, and Narendra is assuming that Amit might have committed mistake in this presentation also. So he's asking him to review it again. What is the trust level between Jay and Amit?
Jay seems to be quite neutral. At least at this point, he just seems to be asking questions.
Okay, neutral. So can we say Amit trusts Jay here?
Yes.
So likewise, you can start playing a skit and bring out the issues that are discussed in a workplace scenario and list that out. This will continue. I would like one more person to volunteer. Or let me nominate. Preshta, can you be Nirmala here?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Jay, you can go ahead.
Hey, Nimla, have you had a chance to read the response that Narendra sent on it?
Yes, I did. In my opinion, Amit seems to be overreacting.
Overreacting? Why so?
Listen, I had gone through the email. I believe there might be a slight communication issue. It seems that in a hurry, Narendra forgot to include the word completely or thoroughly in his email.
Oh, yeah, that's indeed a possibility.
He would have actually meant that, despite not having had enough time to thoroughly review the presentation, he still identified some areas for improvement.
Okay, now do you get the point? When Amit said that reply was obtained from Narendra, he said that he did not review the presentation, but he thinks there is scope for change. And here Nirmala is saying that Narendra might have forgot to include the word completely. Let's go back to that slide and check once. While I didn't have the opportunity to review your presentation, presentation completely, I believe there are some changes that need to be done. Now, does it make sense?
Yeah.
So what are the communication barriers in this workplace scenario? Can anybody list one or two communication barriers that comes on top of your head immediately?
Hurriedly typed email, for sure.
Okay. Typing email hurriedly. Yes.
I would say that if Narendra had specifically mentioned that which areas needed the improvement, that would be better.
Specificity of, okay. All right. Any other barriers to communication?
I think that text-based communication usually misses out on certain emotions, which
Okay, you're saying written communication is
it's
ineffective.
preferred. Yeah, I feel so.
Okay. So when you go through the week 2 modules, you will find various barriers to communication, say like organizational barriers, physical barriers, mental barriers, emotion and attitudes, influencing your communication with your colleague at workplace, and so on. Likewise, you prepare a skit or a play and try to explore the concept by within your team first. I think that should be sufficient to help you learn as well as get marks for this group project. Is it clear now? Or do you want any other example?
And the report that goes along with this will explain each of these, like your barriers of communication,
Yes.
or
Yes.
the typical types of trust issues and all that in detail. That's
correct. Or you can.
And how long should the report be? Sorry, I didn't see it in the guidelines. I mean, at least I don't remember noticing it. How
general
big,
guidelines for the report, Times New Roman, font size 12, double space. It should be 10 pages. That is sufficient.
10 pages, okay.
I'll specify that in the guidelines document.
Oh, Sure. Thanks.
So this is one way of exploring the topics covered in this course. The other way, as I said, is to pick up case studies or news articles. Say, for example, if you'd like to explore the topic of leadership, one famous example is Tata firm. When Cyrus Mistry took over, there was leadership struggle or kind of issue going on there. Such a big industry's name getting tarnished due to such incident. That can be one example. Or say like you want to take the topic of cross-cultural management, cross-cultural understanding. If you are in a place where you have students from different countries, go talk to them, record that, see how they feel when they first landed in India, compare it with and then come back to the video modules where faculty Shiva Subramaniam sir will be explaining about cultural shock and cultural acceptance. From cultural shock, how it goes on to acceptance phase. That is one more example of exploring this topic. Is this information sufficient?
Sorry, I probably missed the part where you said what should be the duration of the video or the slide. Can you just repeat that? Because I think I just lost
Okay,
it.
duration less than an hour.
Less than an hour.
And each of the team members' contribution should be there. If they are unwilling to be in the part of video, the team leader should take the responsibility of allocating the drafting of entire report to them. Or say like one person is going out and finding out contacts from the companies to learn from managers as to any of the topics listed here. Say, for example, week 3 presentation skills, how weekly meetings are conducted. Does the senior manager use the presentation attitude maintained by the junior employees to conduct a performance appraisal? Go talk to them. That kind of activity can be taken care by one team member. Any more questions?
So the maximum number of PowerPoint slides we can use?
Sorry, maximum number of? Do we have to submit the video? Yes, you have to submit the video. It's clearly mentioned in the guidelines document. I have shown you a presentation because to simulate this event here, you can even make a play where you can act in this kind of scenarios and then infer the results from there. How many of you here have not formed a complete team yet with 5 members in each team? Ritik, Kaushal, Abhishek Bose, Aditi, Krishna, Esa, Srinivasan, Manasvita. Have you all been? Do you know who your team members are?
Yes, sir. I have formed my team.
Okay. Who else
Yes,
have
sir.
not
We do
formed?
have 4 members in our team till now.
No for my team. Are you a free agent or are you part of a fixed member group?
No, so I'm a part of a fixed member.
Okay. So you know, have you interacted with the rest of the 2 members in this group? PV Sabarish is a free agent. Okay. I've initiated the email to my team waiting for them to respond. Fine. Okay. How to join a team? Hemant, are you a free agent or are you in a fixed group already? Can you confirm?
I'm a free agent right now.
Right. You can go through the topics covered in this course. The YouTube playlist is available there on the BS Degree channel. and the supplementary contents have the slides from week 1 to 12. Just skim through the topic. No need to go deep into it and read it. Skim through the topic. If you are interested in any particular topic, add them to the sheet there in the interested topic column. If any of them are interested, they will get in touch with you. If not, by next week, I will allocate you to any of the team that has a vacancy.
Since I'm a free agent, where should I mention the topic?
It's 1 minute.
Can we declare a topic now and change it a bit later, or is there a window where we can change it? Or
By GP1, by before the end of week 3, I guess. So not week 5, week 3.
Week 3 is it?
Yes. You will have. Why would you require more than 3 weeks to decide on a topic?
No, I'm just thinking if there's content, if we don't find content or something that, I mean, it's just a possibility. That's all more than. I just want to understand the rules.
Can ideally change the topic, but it will affect your end goal or end output. You will have lesser time to focus on the topics. By week 6, you will have to start preparing for the quiz 2. You may have other courses also. Right. So Shekhar, Hemant, share your preferred topic of interest by leaving a comment here. You just have to comment here, and I will add the topic as soon as I get a notification. Any of the team members who are interested in topic can get in touch with you. So right now, team 4, team 5 is done. They have members. So next step for you is to start adding a team lead and the topic. Team 15 is done, 16, 17, 18, 22, 26.
So
Yes?
I have a doubt. So what happened with my group was by Tuesday, we had formed a complete group.
Okay.
But it was my mistake. I did not comment on the sheet.
Okay.
But someone else who was not in the group, and we've already had teammates, commented their name.
Which team?
Team number 15.
15.
So
okay.
My name is not there, but I have been in touch with my team, and I have had 3 teammates till now.
All right. There are 29 teams, and we have 166 students enrolled in this course. So one member can join group 15, thereby making it 6 member. I'll add a column here. You can comment your name and ID here.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. So Vishwas Ranjan says he wants to explore the historical leadership. And if anybody is interested, you can take him in. What do you mean by historical leadership, Vishwas?
More into case studies about how certain leaders explored different management patterns to grow their countries. I have an example in mind, but I don't want to reveal right now.
I understand. It's called as great man theories.
Okay.
It is being studied in HROB concepts. Sure, you can go ahead with that.
Okay.
Like I have advised before, this is from using any political leaders' name or their attributes. Since this course is oriented towards your corporate life or professional growth, stick to the business aspect only. Business leaders who have
purely modern leaders, like relatively modern.
Fine. Go ahead. So you can add that comment in the sheet also there. Somebody might get in touch with you. All right, it goes as I expected. There are 4 stages to forming a team, as Bruce Tuckman has given in 1965. Forming, storming, norming, and performing. Forming stage is where you have this anxiety, lot of questions going on in your mind, how to nominate a leader. We'll all still act as strangers, and that is exactly what is happening here, because you have not done any group project so far. Some of you might have done in the degree level courses. And next comes the storming stage, where members start to communicate their feelings, their ideas, but still consider themselves as individual. The recent example which we saw with Vishwas here, he says that he wants to explore the topic of historical leadership. This is what I mean by members communicate their feeling, but still view themselves as individuals. Here, they resist the control of a leader. If somebody nominates a leader, the member may not listen to that leader. It happens in the storming stage. There might even be hostility. And the member's position in this stage is confusion and conflicts only. And if you overcome the storming stage, you move on to the norming stage, NORMING. This is where the team synergy starts. And I'm giving you 2 weeks time to get this going. Historical inadequacy of a leader. Okay. Here is where people start to accept your viewpoints. Members share the responsibility here. Here is where the team leader active contribution should come in. There are 5 members. Make sure that you allocate the responsibility to each and every team member carefully. I'm sure you might have seen the videos where Lieutenant Colonel Jay Kumar might have ensured how shared responsibility helps you excel as a team. And the last stage is performing, where you complete the project and submit it. Here, there is no interference from the hierarchy, or is very limited, which is me. I may not be there to guide you. It's up to you to complete the project and submit it. There will be mutual support, mutual help. Say like one person has taken 4 courses and he or she says, I'm unable to contribute to this project. Can you please help? The rest of the 4 members can pitch in and complete this project in this year. Also, I would like to emphasize on one more point here. I'm sure I have put this in the document also. With this, we'll be ending this session if there are no other questions. Yes. Did you all go through this point 3? Each team must nominate a team lead who will serve as point of contact between course team and student team. The team lead's responsibility include ensuring the active participation of all members in the experiential exercise or project. Additionally, they will be responsible for appraising team members at end of this project. Can anyone tell me what this sentence means?
To assess the contribution of each team member.
Rating performance, assessing team members. How does it relate to the workplace scenario? The word itself is there.
So in a workplace scenario, there are timely appraisals happening.
Yes,
after
yes, exactly.
promotions.
That's it. That's it. So based on the ratings, your marks will be influenced. Here, it's not a hike in your salary, rather the criteria for collaboration and teamwork. Though it's a group project, it's not that one person will do all the work. The same mark will be applicable to all. There will be variable marks, even though it's a group project. So team leaders input as well as the member input, each member's input about the other team members will be taken into account during evaluation. Is that okay? Any objections? All right, I would take that as an S. There is a question here. Can we submit presentation instead of video? A video may be difficult to make due to one being. Don't give me this excuse. We had run one more course called Design Thinking. We have had team presentations and they have made a beautiful job of going out, talking to customers, taking in the customer problem and solving it and making marketing videos also for that. I believe you are very new to this course. Seek help of your team members. Make video and submit it. Even if it's a case study, you all should be joining in a Gmeet and discussing it. Of course, you are doing this degree online. What is the point of raising one being in remote location? Can you all not come together via Gmeet or a Zoom meeting? The grading will be relative because I will be having 29 team projects with me. If somebody performs exceptionally well and the faculty gives them full marks, that will be used as say like reference for other projects to be evaluated. Will the report format given later on? Report format, just search for project management report. There are plenty of report. Again, I don't want to fix the report, or maybe I'll give an outline of the report that the deliverables should have. Maybe you can fill that and submit it to us. Will that work? If there are no more questions, we can end this session now. Okay, I understand. I'll give you a guidelines for preparation of report also. All right. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining the session. If you still have any doubt and if you want to ask, clarify anything, you can message me on Discord. Use the chat feature to get in touch with me directly, or you can email me at sham@study.itm.ac.in. I'll leave a message here. And one more appeal to those working professionals here. If your content is exceptionally well, we are willing to host it as part of this course in the future upcoming terms. Leave the comments. Okay, fine. Fine. Thank you all. Bye. See you next week.